I think it's time to talk about Billy Boy Gates.
Hey, I've been pro Billy for a long time.
Yeah.
But when he got divorced, I said, "You're living in sin."
He's living in sin.
No. But like some things just have come out in the last, I would say, year.
For what? And for what?
Couple
Steven?
weeks even. For that
Just for
money,
that?
dude. For
Just
that
for the
money.
money.
Nice, dude. Show that off. Show the money got off.
Just for the money.
You couldn't even get the Supreme gun. You got Super Gun. It's the cheap knockoff. Show it.
None are
Show it.
available.
Show it.
None are available.
Show it. You couldn't normally they have Supreme. Amish gets the Super Gun.
Dude, they're not available. Okay, Steve, you're right. I should get a better money gun. I'm going to order another one. That's time.
This has my name on it.
Oh, yeah, I saw that company. They customize it. And you customize the bills, too. You got your face on the bills?
No, I don't. Sorry, getting back to it. Billy Gates.
They got good setups, don't worry.
The Wall Street Journal reporting Jeffrey Epstein may have played a role in Bill and Melinda Gates divorcing. According to the paper, Melinda consulted with divorce lawyers back in 2019, which is around the time when reports began to surface that Bill Gates had ties to Epstein.
I have to say this right now.
Yep.
There's almost nothing that can single-handedly change my opinion of somebody like their known connection to Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, almost nothing. And here's the thing. I even gave Billy Boy a special pass on Epstein. He said it was nothing. I said, I kind of believe you. Like, okay, I was a fool. Nobody just casually hangs out with Jeffrey Epstein.
No.
So when I saw this, when I saw Melinda going, I'm out.
I'm out, dude.
Jeff, I'm out.
Lifelong lovers.
It changed my entire opinion of this man.
Yeah, dude. And she was letting him bang his ex-girlfriend once a year.
What are you talking
about?
Like,
we're talking about, dude, he was hanging out with his ex-girlfriend. He like this billionaire relationship, these two, because they're living, they have so much money. They're living in sin that they had a special setup because Bill Gates is so rich. He has a special setup where one weekend a year, he just goes and hangs out at his girlfriend's cottage. And that's
what are you talking about? Like an ex-girlfriend?
Ex-girlfriend, yeah. He just hangs out with his ex-girlfriend, or I don't know if it's ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, but he hangs out at her cottage one weekend a year. It's something they did when they were dating, and now they continue to do it.
I didn't know this.
So Melinda is what I'm saying is to me, this is more proof to me that Melinda is cool. You're a billionaire. You could, yeah, that's her.
Look at this. Who is Bill Gates' ex-girlfriend who Melinda allowed him to meet once a year? Okay, let's be clear about what meet is. Bill Gates used to go on these vacations as part of a deal he struck. What? He struck a deal with Melinda Gates.
This is me.
That in 1994 he would go on a vacation with her once a year. What?
He's a billionaire.
Hey, I'm gonna go see my ex-girlfriend once a year for a special time.
Yep.
What?
It's a lot of ties. I mean, it's a lot of hangout time. Like, you know what his people are saying? Bill Gates' people are like, they were telling him like, hey, you didn't need to meet him that many times. Like, we knew first meeting he's a scumbag. Bill Gates went back 6 times. Like, they're talking about his team is basically, and the guy who wrote the book on this, whatever, basically saying like the team knew first meeting. They knew going in, and then she owns an organization. She owns that Bill and Melinda Foundation with him, Melinda Gates. She even has like an organization that helps women around the world. I mean, they do it together as part of their charity.
Yeah, like
she's kind of like, hey, let's not roll with this guy. And Bill Gates still had like, all right, let me just check things out though. Actually, there's a very shady clip. The third clip in the Trello, dude. What, dude? You're gonna see that. You're gonna be like, come on.
Emily Glazer.
She expressed her frustration to Bill Gates and really didn't feel comfortable with the relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, especially since Melinda Gates is a global advocate for women and girls, and it was already known that Jeffrey Epstein, had his issues.
You think he's a known sex offender? And Bill goes, let me check it out.
Let me check
what?
It out. Dude, it gets more shady.
It was expressed, but Bill Gates continued meeting and having ties to Jeffrey Epstein.
In fact, according to the New York Times, beginning in 2011, Gates met with Epstein on numerous occasions, including at least 3 times at Epstein's Manhattan townhouse and at least once staying late into the night. Gates emailing colleagues in 2011, his lifestyle is very different and kind of intriguing, although it would not work for me, the Times reported.
Intriguing? What do you mean?
I was intrigued.
Different is not different. You You can't use different as a euphemism for pedophile. You can't go, his lifestyle is different. What do you mean, being pedophile? What do you mean? And what does kind of intriguing, by the way, mean? Okay? Like, you could say, hey, being a cannibal's different. But if you come up to me in a mission and go, hey, I checked out those cannibals and it's kind of intriguing, I go, okay, that's the end. That's the end of our friendship.
I'm vegetarian, but the human meat tastes kind of good.
Hey, it's what does kind of intriguing mean?
Yeah.
How could you say that?
No,
my gosh, dude.
He's so busted on this. I mean, she's been trying to divorce him for 2 years, but sorry, keep going.
A Gates spokesperson clarifying in 2019 that he was referring only to the unique decor of the Epstein residence.
The decor! It's over. We're done. The decor?
If you're giving him the decor, hey, you're done.
I almost forgot what that was. The fucking decor? Stop,
oh my
dude.
gosh,
That's
this is
bullshit.
incredible.
Yeah. That's what we need. That's it.
I didn't think this was the year I'd turn on Billy. I was pro Billy for a long time.
I was always pro Billy. Honestly, even with the vaccine thing. Remember the vaccine thing? I thought about that. I was like, he's just a goddamn capitalist. It's fine. He's making his money. He doesn't.
It was a few weeks ago when he says India can't have any vaccines.
A few weeks ago, he says India can't have any vaccines. And you know what? Communism's illegal. So you know what? Do what the fuck you got to do. You get that money out of him. But you know what I think is happening now with this guy is I think we're going to see the true evil of Bill Gates now, because I think what's been keeping him honest and nice and a good person is Melinda. And I think Bill Gates just kind of said, well, if she's leaving, then why do I got to be nice? Let India fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about Indian vaccines.
So the only reason he cared, you're saying, is, look, he's just trying to get trying to get his wife off his back and get the one weekend with his girlfriend. Yeah. So then it's like, hey, let's rock and roll.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so you know how in every marriage there's like you complain about your wife, like, oh, if I'm not allowed to drink on Tuesday. I mean, my wife nags. I mean, whatever. He's like, okay, well, if I don't let India have the vaccine, my wife won't fucking go crazy at me. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what he would have done. But she says, I'm leaving. He says, okay, well then fuck him. I don't care. Give me the money. I'm not a fucking communist. Give me that money. I don't care.
So he's like, you're saying we're going to see the true Bill Gates in a few.
It's coming. I don't think
that's true. I think though that Bill Gates has some very strange habits. This is a bad look. Look,
decor.
The wives always know, dude. The wives know. And if the wife was consulting with divorce attorneys, and they're saying that one of the big reasons she cited for why she needs the divorce is this Jeffrey Epstein thing.
Yeah.
This was not a small, hey, I don't like your friend.
Yeah.
This is bigger than that.
It's bigger because you can't say it to a lawyer. Like, you're going to a lawyer, you have to have something substantial.
Yo, do you think he tried to hit Melinda with the decor?
That is such a... Dude,
I was talking about the decor.
Decor
hey,
is
I was over late at his house. I stayed the night at his house.
Yeah,
checking out that decor, dude. That had some nice decor to it.
Use that, Steven. Use that. You can use that now. Like
no,
like, where were you? I had to see the decor.
Terrible, dude.
It's terrible. It honestly is the level of like a cheating husband on his wife, not Bill Gates telling a lawyer. You know what I mean? It's like your official statement. I was seeing the decor. It's like something you tell your wife. Like, what were you doing?
There was unique decor at his apartment.
Remember the decor? You want to do decor? I wanted to look at it. He showed me, though. He wouldn't let me.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so funny.
He wouldn't let me. I wanted to fix the house up for you, honey.
The decor, dude. That's a great meme. Hey, checking out the decor. Looking at it, it's real. It's unique. Wouldn't work for me, but very intriguing. I like his lifestyle. This has totally changed my perspective on Gatesy boy.
I know, yeah.
For the longest time, I thought he was a misunderstood charity guy who just look. This has really changed my opinion of him. You know, we talk about how people use charities to launder their reputation. We talk about that. I've been the biggest person saying that. Like, hey, just because you do a charity doesn't mean you're a good person. Like, oftentimes it can be a good way to get a good reputation.
Oh, no, that's how I know you're evil.
Obviously, that's not true. They're great people who run charities. But no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. What
I'm saying is that oftentimes the biggest sinner is wearing the whitest suit.
Now, what's chat have to say about this?
Lance Anthony 499. The decor was unique. Thank you in all caps. You know what? He's got good decor. This guy's like, you know what? Hey, I've seen
the decor's tight. The decor's tight. Honestly, the decor's tight. Dude, we also got Shavam with another 499. Thank you, man. Shavam. He said he was just kidding, just jokes. I used to have this idea that money does not fundamentally change who you are. It shows who you are. I've been slightly rethinking that. I think at the level of billions, it warps your mind a little bit. I'm not saying you can't be a good person at $1 billion, but are you going to tell your wife, look, I get the weekend with the girlfriend? It seems like that's really common. You know, Warren Buffett has like this third wife or second wife that like nobody knows, or I guess people do know about it, but he's like this conservative guy who made $1 billion. He's like, I guess I'm polyamorous now.
Honey, you just see, when I made the billion, I said, I must explore. He says, we're billionaires. We should be an example to the society of progress, of forward-thinking progress. And why are we being held down to these archaic terms like marriage and wife and monogamy? Let's open it up. Yeah, no. And it's always like, let's open it up, but only I open it up. You don't let it's like, but I made the money, so I open it up.
Yeah, right. It's me.
The wife's never allowed to do shit. The wife's not allowed. It's always the guy makes a lot of money. And, well, that's why this money is nothing but a prison.
It is a sad, no matter what happens, it is a sad event, whatever. But I feel like Melinda's going to rock Bill Gates in the divorce.
Oh, yeah.
If you've been meeting with a divorce lawyer since 2019 and it's 2021, you got your game plan. I mean, this lady's been playing Battleship before Bill Gates was on the board. Like, she's been preparing, right?
Yeah.
This isn't done halfway. October 2019. She's about to rock this guy. Bill Gates is going to be lucky to have a pot to piss in when all this stuff unfolds. I wonder if she told her lawyer, like, I want to take a zero from his bank account.
Zero? No, she gets half. Dude.
No, that's
She's
the biggest
entitled to
insult. No, I know, but like you know how there's like he has like a 10-digit bank account or something, and she goes, I want to make it 9. I think that's probably like her big moment.
She goes, they call the divorce lawyer, say, destroy him. And that's
Destroy him.
But that's what happens when you have that much money. You can't divorce. When you have $28 billion, divorcing, it's like if Texas wanted to leave America. You can't do it overnight. It takes time. You got to do finances. You got to do like physical assets.
Right. It's too big. It's too big.
So she finds out though. So this way, to me, what it seems like is she finds out he's a pedophile, and this is why money is nothing but a prison. Because anyone else would be like, oh, my husband fucked up, hung out with Epstein 5 more times, told me it's the decor. I think I'm getting a divorce, right? Like, I mean, any middle-class woman would say, I think I'm getting a divorce. Oh, what did you say? Decor? Oh, you went to see the decor. Yeah, I think we're getting a divorce. And that's it. And like anyone else, a poor, like anyone else.
Right.
They're so rich that she says, oh, I guess I'll have to call the lawyers now. And the lawyers are like, this is going to take 2 years, probably 3 years. Who knows?
Was Epstein the biggest like break into the sort of elite circle that we've ever had? Like, most people they never see into the life of billionaires. Right. Was Epstein the closest thing we ever had to like lifestyles of the rich and famous?
Okay. You didn't watch the documentary on Epstein.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Dude, what this guy did, what Epstein did. Okay, here's what everyone doesn't understand about Epstein. Everyone in the public, for whatever reason, nobody watched the documentaries. And it's like a 5-episode documentary, so nobody watched this. Everyone knows that Epstein is a pedophile, and then he got these million, like whatever. Everyone kind of has an idea of this. People don't realize that what Epstein did was he basically did an entrapment game where he would get a millionaire to come over for some business shit. All the philanthropy was all just an excuse to get a billionaire over. Once they're over, he has girls around seducing them, and then there's a camera in the room. He gets footage, he gets photos, whatever, and then he says, okay, now I want this deal. Give me this money. Give me whatever. So to me, allegedly, what it seems like is day one, maybe Bill Gates, a couple of photos taken, couple of stuff, and then he says, hey, Bill Gates says, I don't think I'll be coming back. I think that was a little too, and then Epstein says, maybe texts him the photos and says, I have more of this. So why don't you come get your ass over here? And we're going to talk how you're going to give me whatever. Now, Bill Gates is too smart maybe. And he goes, fuck, I fucked up. What did I do? Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you whatever he did. I don't know how he got Epstein off his back, but all these guys, I mean, this is why he died in prison. He had all these rich people, photos, videos of them having sex with 15-year-olds. This is the blackmail that he's using to manipulate them. It's crazy, man. It's like nobody.
How? Okay. On a scale of like, UFOs confirmed to like Bigfoot. Where on the conspiracy level is this? Or is this just fact? Like it's fact that he was blackmailing people.
Okay. I guess you got to watch the documentary because there's the FBI agent and then there's the lawyer. The lawyer for the girls basically goes overboard with the investigation and finds all this shit. At one point, he had a pyramid and he was like, this is some kind of a reverse pyramid scheme where he gets the pictures of them with the girls and then he's blackmailing them and he's trying to get the girls. Because even at the thing.
So he got Bill. He got Billy. He caught Billy with his pants down. He said, why don't you donate?
I think so.
Did Bill Gates do philanthropy with him?
Yeah, they worked together. Bill Gates was there all the time. Bill Gates was there all the time. That's the crazy thing about Hillary. It's like Melinda, I think, believes in something. Hillary is like, I don't think she even cares about this. She's just like, oh God, I hope that doesn't come out. Like, I don't think she's gonna leave her husband.
This is a down the rabbit hole moment for me, Amish. I mean, I can't tell you how different this has painted old Gatesy boy for me right now, man. That's wild.
Honestly, from what I remember, and tell me if I'm wrong in the audience if anyone remembers, but from what I remember, Bill comes out. No, I wouldn't say Bill. Like Bill Clinton is worse than Bill Gates, because Bill Gates, it's like 5 days like 5 meetings total. It's like we knew, and then he kept going back, and then this decor shit. It's crazy, right? It's too much. So his wife is like starting to play. Like to me, it seems obvious. With Bill Clinton, like they work together, like the foundations work, like they got money, whatever it is. So Clinton was hanging out and stuff, and I feel like he was banging Ghislaine. I don't know. That's my thing.
Interesting.
That's how I see Billy Boy playing it. And actually, you know who looks great in all this is Donnie T, baby. Donnie T didn't get his.
Who's Donnie T?
Donald Trump.
Oh, Donald Trump. Yeah, didn't he not like ever do anything?
Didn't do shit. And he was, and like, look, out of all the people that were like, around, tempted, whatever, he was there, and he as soon as he saw it, he's like,
I feel like it's because Donald Trump just could get it somewhere else. I don't think it's the moral fortitude of Donald Trump. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Here's
I don't even think that Trump supporters would say that.
And we don't know. Like Epstein, a lot of times he would just have the girls around, and they were just there, and they were like, he would try to get like models, whatever, and just tempt them into doing something, you know what I mean, and get the photos of it.
But the point of this story, though, I think for me was, and then you can wrap up and tell me your thoughts, was that how could I have been so deceived by this man, Amish? I thought that Billy Boy had no skeletons in the old closet, and I had looked past, I gave him a pass on the Epstein stuff.
Right.
And I don't know why I did that. That is a big, I mean, look, I'm still happy he's giving money to charity, but as far as I'm concerned, everything that Bill Gates kind of touches from here on out, it's going to have a little bit of that shade on it of like, oh, you're the Epstein guy.
I think we're going to see the evil side.
Because the wife confirms it, man. If the wife's meeting with divorce lawyers over that, it wasn't about the unique decor. And that's what Billy tried to play it as is, look, I'm just going checking out the tapestries, but no, he ain't.
It was a honeypot. So I honestly, if I'm being honest, I think Bill Gates got trapped in, and then he's like, oh God, what do I do? And then but the wife is like, no, you fucked up. I can't handle this. Probably. I don't think but who knows? Maybe he did. Maybe we don't know. Allegedly.
Yeah, that's the thing is you never know with these situations because it's so complicated and it's so unbelievably.
It is. There are a lot of sound bites though of people on his team saying like, we don't know, like there was no reason to go back there. Like it almost sounds like Bill Gates, the foundation is like a very tight, organized ship. His time is very valuable. Everything's scheduled. So he has a team and they manage and they know what they're doing. They have a plan. They're moving forward on it. And then they go, oh, so Bill's time is extremely valuable, right? Like it's probably booked every hour of the day. And they have to like go through this, like, why are you going to see Jeffrey Epstein? I thought we had finished that meeting. And the notes of the meeting say that we have no, like, he's a fucking pervert or he's fucked up. And also there's nothing we can get out of this guy.
Right.
So you're going to do 5 more meetings and then stay the night decor. You know what I mean?
I got to check out the doc. That's tight.
Yeah. But no, dude, the document, yeah, it is a pyramid scheme of like getting girls to do that with rich men. And dude, remember we covered another guy too. This millionaire CEO of some company. It came out that he paid, I think this happened like maybe 6 months ago. He was paying Jeffrey Epstein, like I think like millions out of this publicly traded company, millions
Unbelievable.
for taxes, for like tax consulting.
Right. Just like, I mean, look, Bill Gates is paying him for interior design, decor consulting. I
There
mean,
you go,
right?
decor consulting.
Wow.
Epstein is
Incredible,
a cosmopolitan guy.
dude.
Incredible. This
Incredible.
Is such a sad... We got $5 from the toxic dating coach, Mindful Attraction 2.0. What a guy. Remember, when you think they don't have skeletons, they usually do. When you think they do, they usually don't. The devil know you. Oh, toxic dating coach. The devil know
Hey,
you.
that's why I hate when you're always going, you're so righteous. We're so right. It's like, dude, stop it, dude. Stop it.
That's the devil in me. That's the devil in me saying, take the money.
Ezekiel Mason, $5.01 at Nick K. So, if you become famous from comedy, you should become a professor. Just saying, leave it up to doctors to educate. Just saying, leave it up to the doctors to educate. Wrap it up, though. Hey, listen. Again, I agree with so. Actually, I get what you're saying. But then, what about Bill Gates? Bill Gates is not a doctor. Should he leave it? I mean, my pass for Bill Gates forever was, no, he's just a billionaire who's really educated. But then I saw the Epstein stuff. I'm telling you guys, when I saw Epstein, everything changed for me.
Wow.
Everything changed.
Yeah.
That's the biggest L in my book that anyone's ever taken. I imagine that's how people felt about Bill Cosby.
Oh yeah, family man to that. Yeah, for sure. So
yeah,
Bill Gates,
you think he's one thing and it's oops.
No, but people are crazy. So on the Flagrant podcast, their whole take, not all of them, only their brown guy. He goes, Akash. He's saying oh, it's all just she's just lying to get all of his money. Because there's always people that'll take another view on it.
Yeah.
I think we have the view of this guy's clearly he clearly did something with the 15-year-old.
They don't know about the ex-girlfriend. They don't know about. There's no way they know about the ex-girlfriend.
I feel I think they brought it up. I think everyone knows about the ex-girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend's out there, dude. The ex-girlfriend, and to me it says, hey, this guy has freedom, but Melinda believes in something, and she said, okay, you go 15, we got to stop it. Allegedly. Probably not good to have that much money. Even. You know what I mean? You have that much money, it makes you sinner, Steve. It makes you sin.
I'm a scammer. Gonna rip you off, take you down.